Hi everybody, welcome to Thursday night at the LDRS Creative Studio. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous background behind me. Oh my gosh. I was looking for something that was like galaxy, outer space, and I mean there are nights when I will spend like 10-15 minutes trying to find a really cool background. And I don't know, I have found, I don't know about you guys, but I have found that I oftentimes do my best work when under pressure. And so it struck me, and I thought, look up galaxy background, make it simple. And sure enough, this thing came up, and I went, wow, that looks like a place I want to go on vacation for like a moment. It looks really, really cool. Anyway, Alan's laughing at me, but I think it looks stunning. So anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be playing with our new kit tonight. How exciting. I actually came up here to the studio earlier today. You know, it's funny. I always say, you know, whenever we're like heading into a trade show and we're so busy and everything's going crazy, and I think, boy, I can't wait till, you know, like the days after the trade show when I can relax, and then it never fails. There is no relax. So it's funny, over the years, like some of my girlfriends are like, you know, when are you going to have some time? When are you going to have some downtime? And I go, you know, I'm looking at my schedule, and I'm like, well, you know, I think maybe, you know, in like April, I might have like a couple of, you know, of weeks in there where things calm down a little bit. And it never happens. So I think I've been saying that for about 4 years now, which is good. It's not a complaint. I would always much rather be busy than bored. So all's good. So welcome everybody. So many friendly names, and I'm sure friendly faces. If I could see you, that would be pretty cool. You know, I think maybe, have we talked about this? I think we need to actually maybe do a Zoom thing one time so that I can actually see you, because I think that would be fun.
Maybe just
and we need a microphone for you, Mr. Hunt, because nobody can hear you.
I tried. You knocked it down.
I did not knock it down. You are welcome to have a microphone. You are telling lies. You are telling lies to all of these wonderful ladies. I'm telling you, he's not as perfect as y'all think. He lies.
Like a rug.
Okay, so anyway, if you guys missed Tuesday, we did the reveal of our new exclusive craft kit, and it is called Dream Big. It is so gorgeous. That's why we have this beautiful, beautiful galaxy background, because the Dream Big kit is all about those beautiful, beautiful, like fantasy, mystery, galaxy, out of this world kind of skies, magical skies. And, you know, staring up at the stars with your loved ones, or our funny, funny little alligators and monkeys who are in their rocket ship and they're like soaring to the moon. So really, really cool stuff. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you take a look at the website. If you got the announcement today, the links are there. You can go right to the kit and you can see everything that's in it. So I am going to give you a very quick rundown again of what's in it, as well as what I'm working with today. And I'm actually going to be doing maybe a little more crafting than I usually do, because I'm so far behind. I literally ran to get makeup like 5 minutes before we went live. So, okay, I'm going to switch the camera and we're going to get started. Alrighty. Oh, geez, and I'm just seeing now that I have not cleaned this off yet. I think I mentioned it when we were here on Tuesday, how I had glue. You can see how I'm getting things done. All right. What's wrong?
I'm just fixing this.
All right. Alan is, all right, he's fixing my microphone. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you didn't see the big reveal, I'm going to show you very, very quickly so that you know what we're working with. This is the Dream Big exclusive craft kit. Exclusive. This comes out, we have a new one every other month. This is only our second one, so it's a whole new kit program. No subscription with it. You can buy it if you want, don't buy it if you don't want, but it's only available for a short time, and it's not available anywhere except on our website. So in kit form, it's going to be up there basically for 2 months unless it sells out earlier than that. So this one, you can see I've used it. It is beautifully loved. But I'm going to turn it over so you can see. This is the Out of This World stamps and dies. And I was talking about the little alligator and monkeys and the rocket ship and all that fun stuff. So we have a 4x6 stamp set and the coordinating dies where we map out on the back which die goes with which stamp. And I know I'm talking fast because I want to get through this part. And for those of you that saw it the other day, this is kind of a rerun and I don't want you to get too bored. This is the Dream Big stamp and coordinating dies that are in this kit. Dream Big, these are little people and their little animal critter friends. And this one is all about looking up at those beautiful magical skies, so we get to see the backs of the characters as they're looking up and dreaming their dreams. So beautiful, and of course coordinating dies, we map it out on the back. Also in the kit, you can see this is Beautifully Loved. This is our Magical Skies 2-pack stencil. And I actually started to work with this today. And if you remember on Tuesday, I had said that you could actually use this second stencil, this layering stencil, to push some, you know, something through it like a paste or something like that, kind of a glimmery paste or something. And so I thought, wow, I'm going to do that. And then after I did it, I thought, you know, how long is it going to take for that to dry? And on the jar, it said allow 24 hours. So we will not be seeing that project today. That one will be for Tuesday of next week. That was poor planning on my part. Let me see, this is another die, but this is an add-on die, and it's a beautiful Starry Sky Border. So that one is actually sold separately. We have our amazing papers, of which you're only going to see the 4 of them here because I have used 2 of them. And then you also get these wonderful, wonderful coordinating cardstocks. Hear that? Very, very heavy. And then I also, in today's project, I used projects. I'm going to try and get through 2. I used the little pink houses, which is you know, you might already have this. It's from a previous release. I also used the In the Grass what is it called? What is this called? Dies. The In the Grass dies, and this one is the one that has the hill. It's actually a 3-die pack, and I don't have the packaging here, but love those. And then I'm also using the A2 Stitch layered card toppers, which, you know, you've heard me say, this is like bread and milk. You should have that in your crafty cupboard. Okay. So let's see, where are we going? Where are we going? So I started by stamping a whole bunch. Oh, and I gotta tell you, well, I can't tell you yet. Never mind.
That was mean. That's why everyone likes me better.
Helen says that's why everyone likes him better. All right, I'll tell you, we have something really, really cool coming out in the near future that I can't tell you about. But we unveiled it at the trade show, and it's getting a lot of traction, and everybody's loving it. So you may end up seeing it soon, actually, somewhere.
You're telling them about something we sold out of.
Well, yes, I'm telling you about something that we sold out of so fast. We sold out of it so fast at the trade show that it's on reorder, restock, and I'm guaranteeing you you're going to want it. And you're probably going to see it someplace. But even though we sold out of it, doesn't mean you won't be able to get it, because we sold out of it to retail stores, which means you will be able to get it from other retail stores. Okay? And I'm telling you, I always encourage you guys, go to your favorite retail stores for our products. There's more and more and more stores all the time carrying our products. And, you know, we do our best. I really want to support the stores. I want you guys to shop it at other stores. Let's see, what do I have here? I'm missing somebody. Where did he go?
Who you missing?
I'm missing my little foxy friend. Oh, here he is. Gosh, I'm starting to worry that I don't have what I need. Okay, so here's what I've done so far. I went ahead and I actually stamped both of these stamp sets complete. Actually, you want to give me the piece of paper over there, Alan, that has my characters all stamped out? Aren't they there?
Yes.
No, you'll see them stamped out in black and white. They're right over there, right? Aren't they over there? No?
This one?
Yeah, that one, exactly.
You didn't use your laser pointer.
I didn't use my laser pointer. So I went ahead and I stamped out all the characters from both of the stamp sets, all right? I colored in a few of them. I was so pressed for time, I just hurried up and colored some in. I hope I have enough to make the card because I was literally finishing that up last second. So, and they are all colored in the same colors. So hopefully they're going to work on the cards, but they're all colored in the same colors because once I started and I just didn't have time to try and dig out all different colors. So that's why we're actually going to be doing crafting today. So my plan is to make 2 cards. So I have 2 A2 card bases right here, ready to go. All right. I've already stamped a sentiment, which I think I'm going to use, and I'm probably going to need some markers, Alan, because I'm realizing I didn't color in my little stars. And then I've done this. So this is where I've used, and Alan's going to be doing some die cutting tonight. So I've already used, this is from the A2 layered card toppers, okay? Now I've started with the smallest die, and I took 2 of our paper packs, and this is what I did. I said, all right, let me do it like with this one. I thought, this is how I plan out where I'm gonna cut. I go like this, just like you know how some people will go, okay, they'll kind of go like this, and you know, kind of like this, and you kind of make your little frame with your hands and say, you know, what is that image going to look like through my hands, right? Well, I do that with my die, and I start thinking, what do I want within this frame? You know, do I want it over here where I have this hill going in this direction and where my largest star is off center? And I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. You can do it that way. Do I want it over here where maybe my largest star is off to the right? You know, depending on how I'm going to put my characters in. Do I want more of the sky, less of the ground, and so on and so forth? And then I figure out where I want it, and I tape it down, run it through, and cut it. And that is how we ended up with this, with these 2. So these are the other 2 papers that I didn't have laid out for you a moment ago. All right. And so my plan is, actually, I'm going to go like this. My plan is that this guy, let me get this. These stamps here are going to go on this one, and these here are going to go on this one. That is the plan. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this one first. Let's move these guys over here. Don't want to lose my little characters. So Alan, I'm going to need you to do some die cutting for me, please. If you would do me a favor and get me the boards. And let's put these guys up here. Excuse me. Oh, okay. And I'm going to try and figure out, I'm going to show you how I figure out how I want things to layer. For this one, I'm not going to use this teal. I think the teal works best with some of the other papers, so I'm going to put the teal aside for now. I love that together. I think that is just gorgeous. This is, I don't know if you can see that shimmer. Let's see if I can catch the light with it. There it goes. See that shimmer? It's so beautiful. So let's see how these work together, how they look. This is basically how I end up layering them to see what I want to do, how they're going to pop. I think I might want to not have the white because I think I want to keep the dark. If I layer these like this, it keeps that really kind of dark look to it, which I think is just beautiful. So this is the route that I'm going to go. All right, so I'm going to set the teal and the white aside. I like how these look together. I like the back and the black in the background. I don't want the black right up against this black because it's not going to stand out. So I have my next 2 dies that I'm going to be layering. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. I'm cutting it at 5.5 rotate it 90 degrees, cut it 4 1/4. That way I have an A2 size, which is a pretty standard size that I use. I'm going to do the same with the black. Ooh, that didn't sound good. 4 1/4. That's a really thick paper. Really heavy. What am I doing here? Okay. So I've got my 2 dies here. They're going to layer like so. So I'm going to go ahead. And you know, if you notice after using your dies that they're not laying totally flat, if they have a little bit of a bend to them, just bend it back a little. It's not a big deal. I mean, you know, we cut these kind of thin. It is a nice, you know, heavy gauge metal, but you know, we do cut them thin, right? I mean, look how thin that is. So if it does bow a little bit, don't worry about that. Just go ahead and bend it just slightly back. I mean, you don't want to fold this thing in half. Just bend it a little bit like that, and you're going to get your shape back. It's not a big deal. Let's see. But keep in mind, I mean, it is metal. It is a thin metal. And, you know, so you do want to bend it in half, and you want to make sure, too, when you put these on your, actually, let me do it on the board here.
You don't have to tape that.
What?
You don't have to tape that.
Yeah, I want to tape it because I don't want it to slide. It can slide, and then I will end up, it can slide, and then I can end up losing.
I'm a professional.
Okay, I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
Okay, so I like to tape them down. Put this one on top. There you go, Mr. Hunt, Misto Hunt. All right, so this one, you will notice I already cut this to A2 size, so it's going to fit right into my die. Now this die does have the cut line all around the edge, so if you're cutting a piece of paper that's a little larger, you're just going to cut to an A2. Mine is going to fit over here a little bit. I am going to have a little excess because I didn't cut my paper perfectly, but I am going to tape it in here, and this is going to give me those stitch lines that I absolutely love to see. So even though I already have my black cut to A2, I am going to run it through with that die because I want the stitch marks. Oh goodness, I need to, do they make a brush for cardstock so I can brush all the little lint pieces off of them? Goodness gracious. You'd think my assistant would remove that off of there. Why are you doing that? No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this one down, and see it's bending just slightly, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a bend so it lays flat. No big deal. Alrighty, let's see. Just lay these down. Now, one thing I will tell you about dies is make sure your dies are not ever hanging off the edge of your plate. You know, if you only want to cut half of it for some reason, do not have it hanging off of your plate. That is a good way to snap your die in half. All right. So Peggy is saying, what is your favorite cutter? My favorite die cutting machine, I always go back to my first one, and that is my Big Shot. I love my Big Shots. We actually broke a few of them when we were prepping for the trade show, and so we've, you know, repurchased some, and we broke 3 of them, yeah. But I mean, we'd had them a long time, and we were really, really working hard with them. So I bought the, I have the one that is electric right now. That's what Alan's using, and I really like it. Now, I also love my Gemini. I love my Gemini. I will tell you that the plates when I'm using the Gemini do warp a lot more, and that bothers me. I don't like that. my big shot, I don't get a lot of warping. You can see there's a tiny little bit of bend. It's going to happen, and I rotate it back and forth. I do tend to cut with my dies facing down, and that helps to prevent that warping. I do find though that we learned when we were prepping for the trade show that with the more intricate dies, especially, you know, we've got some more intricate dies that are going to be coming out in our upcoming February and March collections. They do cut better when the blade of the die is up, facing up versus facing down. And I think that's a, you know, kind of a pressure thing. So, all right, let's see, everything's sticking to here. Okay, Alan, can I hand you those? Okay. So now, oh gosh, I need a lint roller. I'm going to go ahead and put, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this one flat down on the background. So let's go ahead. Put that flat on the background. I really love the papers in this kit. These backgrounds are absolutely amazing. They're such a time saver. They're so gorgeous. Here's my skizzas. This one I'm going to put up on foam because I love foam. You know how much I love to have dimension on my cards. So here's my foam roll. Look how tiny that's getting. Isn't that crazy? This is my Scotch. I think these are, what is it, 38 yards. We have these in the store. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. I buy these things like, I buy tons of them at a time. I go through them like crazy. I love them. Highly recommend them. It does look expensive when you're looking at the cost and you're going, that's only for one roll, but it is, what is it, 38 yards. Something like that, yeah. All right, so this one's up on foam. Make sure that is centered. Look how beautiful that is, just like that. I mean, seriously, if you just put a sentiment on that that says you're out of this world, that could be a gorgeous card for, you know, for your grandson, your son, your whoever. Okay. Let's see. Next up, I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to put, you know what? I think I'm going to put my sentiment on the inside of this one. Well, let me see. This is what I want to do with these guys. These are going to go up on foam. I don't think I need to have, I could put my sentiment right here. That could be really cute. Okay, so let's get these guys on foam. It's going to look like the rocket ship took off without them. Wouldn't that be awful? Oh my gosh. That would be terrifying. Let's see. He can go here. I could have this like just taken off there. And I can have him up here. No, because it looks like he's going to get hit by it. That'll just be like, you know, the neighbor's rocket ship. It's not theirs, huh?
Can you tuck it behind the planet?
Tuck it behind the planet? The planet's in paper.
I know. Could you somehow cut it and tuck it?
See, Alan is now telling me what I should do. He wants me to cut things that I've already taped and stuff. I think that it would do Alan good to do some crafting one day with me because he has really great ideas. I'm just saying. Why not? Everybody would love to see you crafting. Okay, so this one I've already stamped then. I'm going to put that there. All right, let's... Alan, Misto Hunt, I am going to need you to get me the 2 yellow markers that I have over there. One of them I think is Y23 and the other I think is Y11. I'm trying to remember. They're on the table. Let me see them. Give me all the, no, just Y's. Yep, just these two. Perfect. No, there's an orangish one there too. I think I want that as well. This one, Y17. Thank you. All right, so trim that down. I still need to do some trimming. Let's put this away. So I'm going to go ahead. I have 3. This is what I use to color my what are they called? Stars. I started off with Y02 because it's such a beautiful, bright, kind of glowing yellow. I'm just going to dab a little bit of that in there. Y02. Cindy's asking, did I name my foam roll?
Didn't we have a name for that?
Did we name the first one?
I don't know.
This is Y23. I'm just dotting a little bit of that on like those little tips. I'm actually thinking I'm going to go out of the lines a little bit with that to make it, give it kind of a glowing kind of a look. So it has a little bit of yellow around it. And then Y17 almost has a little bit of an orange to it. And I'm going to put that now in the tips, and it's just going to set that glow off of the center a little more. And I think it looks really pretty. Okay. So there is that. Now let's see how this is going to fit. I need to trim the edge of this. And you know what, I would normally do like a ribbon cut, but I don't want to do a ribbon cut on this because I think it's going to look weird because it's not a real feminine card. So I'm going to do, move that back out. I'm going to do just a nice even straight cut off the edge there. And then I don't have this one down, this little alligator down yet because I don't know how I'm going to put this on here. That looks like it might be too much. So I'm going to trim that a tiny bit. So that can come in just like that. I can have my little alligator here. I'm going to trim this a little bit more just so it is a little more narrow. Hope I don't ruin it. Hold that down so it doesn't move. Because I think I had it a little too thick. It was covering up too much of the moon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down. Let's get that tape off of there. There we go. I need some foam. There wasn't tape on there, I'm sorry. It was just the little cover. So here's my foam again. And so yeah, what did we name our last foam roll? Do you remember? Don't remember. We may need to come up with a name for this one now, huh?
I don't know. Liz is being mean to me. Maybe we'll name it Liz.
That wasn't very nice. He said, Liz is being mean to me. Maybe we'll name it Liz. That was not very nice, Alan Hunt. I think you need to go in the doghouse for that.
No, she's not being mean.
You kind of deserve it now, don't you? There we go. And so I am going to go ahead and put that down there. Don't get too big for your britches, Mr. Hunt.
I'm working on that.
What?
I'm working on that.
All right, let's go ahead and put this down here. There we go. So cute. I love it. That is card number 1. Look how quick and easy that is. Yay. Love it. Okay, set that one aside. Let's go on to card number 2. We're going to be doing some more die cutting, Mr. Hunt. Misto.
I could have made that card.
You could have made that card?
Sure.
Is that what you just said?
Somebody says,
What?
come on, Alan, Gina K Designs.
That's right. That's right. Gina's husband, Tom, he gets right out there and he crafts with her. I think so. We could do like a craft off with Gina and Tom.
Maybe next time you'll get a better.
Of course, he has had more training than you, so that might not be fair. I'm trying to decide which way I like these colors. I think I like it that way versus the white like this. I think that white is a little too white. I think it takes away from the stars. So I'm gonna do. Where's my Alan? I need that board again.
Board.
For the die cutting.
The plates.
The plates. Yes, thank you, my love. He's correcting me. See, he's a crafter. He knows all the lingo.
Didn't know we had a board, so I was trying to figure out.
He knows the lingo. All right, let's get this. You know, I can never find, how is it, I don't know. I wish there was an easier way to find the beginning of a tape roll, especially right after you put the doggone thing down. Should be easier, shouldn't it? All right, so let's go ahead and get this beautiful. Even though this is white and it's going to be going on white, I am still going to cut this and use this to matte with, because I want to have that little bit of a glimmer on the card in the background there. So thank you. All right, let's go ahead and there we go. Put that aside for now. I'll clean that up later. All right, next up, I'm going to bend this just a little bit. No big deal. And get my tape. So do we have any questions from anybody? Any name suggestions maybe for the tape roll? Huh?
Oh.
Anybody have any good suggestions for what we should name our tape roll? I was going to say we could name it after me, but instead of getting bigger and bigger like I am, it's getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, you could put that tape into tape discussion.
All right, here, Alan. Here's another one. There you go. Thank you, kind sir. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Isn't that pretty? These colors are just gorgeous. Where's my tape roller? Or not tape roller, but my, yeah, tape gun. That's what it is. The magnetic plate? Do we? I don't think we're using a magnetic plate in this case.
It comes in handy when you've got multiple layers.
Yeah, Alan's right. It comes in handy when you have multiple layers. So you're probably asking because I'm taping this down. And I think the magnetic plate works pretty well, but I still find that sometimes things shift, and I don't want to take the chance with things shifting. I think it definitely helps hold it together, but depending on how tight the sandwich is or whatever, I don't know. I just don't trust them, I guess. Maybe that's the problem. Okay. Here you go, honey.
You know. Oh,
Isn't that pretty? I love how that glistens. It's so gorgeous. And then this one is going to be up on foam. So let's go ahead, turn this over. Get the foam into place here. Actually, do I want to do that yet? Yes, I do. So we're going to get this base all ready to go. And then we're going to start playing with the that scene. Let's see how that comes together. Make sure it's straight and center. There we go. Okay, so now here, we're going to see how this works. I told you I used the little pink houses border die, and then I also used the In the Grass, and I used the In the Grass has 3 dies. This one has a hill. We also have a flat plane, and then we have one that looks like this, except it goes in this direction. So it gives you, it's like that, what is that called? That valley. So we have the hill, and then the valley, and then the flat plane. So I went ahead and I cut the little houses. Well, first of all, I cut green cardstock and black cardstock so that it was, I think this is like 3.75. It's the same width as my, the smallest die in the A2 layers, all right? I cut it out of black because my thinking is that I want these guys to look kind of like they're up on a hill, looking up at the sky, but you know, in the distance, you will see these little houses in black. So there are a couple of things I need to punch out of here. Get these out. Guess I could have left them in there. It's not really going to matter. And you'll see me a lot of times I'll put, you know, like something else behind it. I'm not going to worry about opening up these doors and stuff. This is an interactive die where you can see that it's die cut in the doors. You know, you can actually open these doors on these houses, and the same with the windows here. But we're not going to do that on this one because this is literally just going to be in the background. So I cut it out of black. I cut it again out of green, and I don't want the green houses. All I want is this grassy part down here. So I wanted that stitched kind of hill there. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off the greenhouses. All right. And so now that matches the black. All right. And I'm not sure I need this to be quite as tall as it is. We'll see how this is going to work. And then this is going to be another layer. I'm going to have to trim this down. I'm going to put this, let me see, I don't want to put it up on foam yet. I do want this to be a little bit lower down like this. So they're looking up at the sky. That's going to be done flat down. This is going to be up a little bit. You can see the rooftops. I want to see the houses. Like that. And then I'm going to have this grass is going to be another layer just to show some like grassy texture. This is kind of where I'm headed. We'll see if I like it. And then the moon is going to go up here. And then, oh, where's the bunny? That's another one I'm missing. Where'd my little bunny go, Alan? Didn't I cut out the bunny? It's under here. Nope, I didn't cut out the bunny. All right, I need you to cut that out. I'm creating such a mess. If you guys could see what a mess this was. So here's the bunny that I colored, and I forgot to cut him out. Nope, it's right here. So I'm going to go ahead. I need the thing again, the plate again. It's this little bunny right here. Because my idea is that I have the two little kids in the middle, and then I wanted to have a little friend on either side of them. I thought that would be kind of cute. There we go. Come here, Alan. There you go. Okay, so we'll go like this. Gosh, I hope this works out. I don't even know if I need this other grassy piece. I might just go like that. I think I like that better. I don't think I need this one. My idea was that that might look like a hill, but I think it looks kind of weird. I don't know. What do you think? I like it better with just the grass. Yeah, I'm going to go with just the grass. See, this is the whole process. You never know how things are going to look until you start playing with them, right? All right, I'll clean all that up later. I don't want to run out of time tonight. All right, Alan, here. So we'll go like this. Excuse me. This is going to be up on foam. So here, I'm going to trim this down to right about where my thumbnail is. And yes, that's exactly how I do it all the time. I just kind of wing it. I didn't measure it. Just kind of think about where I might want it to be. All right, so I'm going to put that up on foam. I'll do one more so it's fully supported. All right, I think that's going to work like that. They almost look like haunted houses, don't they? Kind of funny. All right, so let me get some adhesive on here. What?
We said it would make a great Halloween card.
Yeah, they look like haunted houses. It's actually a really cute idea, I think, to do something Halloween with this. It's going to be right about there. So let me get that right into position. There we go. Let me make sure I have it right. Yep, I think that looks really cute. There we go. Now I'm going to get some foam on these little friends here. Now which one am I missing? Seriously, where did my... Alan, what's happening? Now I'm missing my...
We have to have you checked out.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, seriously, now I'm missing... What is he called? The little fox.
You already lost him once.
I know, I lost him and then I found him.
He's not under here, is he?
And now I can't find him.
Under here?
No, he's not under there. I looked under there. Okay. Where the heck did my fox go? Can you come look on the floor and see if he landed on the floor somewhere? How in the world? Oy vey.
Watch the video, see
I'll tell you, he's got to be somewhere. Can you come look through these things over here so I don't waste everybody's time looking for him? There? I don't know. Maybe when I brought all this stuff over. He's a little fox. He's all colored up. He's in there somewhere.
Foxes go underground?
Do foxes go underground?
They live underground.
I don't know if they go underground. I have no idea. You're going to have to lift everything up, honey. Is he stuck on my foam roll? Is that what happened?
Maybe.
I mean, seriously? Where in the world did it go? I'm just sitting here crafting. How could it disappear? It's got to be somewhere. Is it clinging maybe to, you know what, go look at the board over there. Alan?
Yeah, I need to do one thing at a time. Not three.
Alan's feeling a bit overwhelmed. And then these guys are going to be here. No, honey, it's not underneath here. And then I want that little fox over there too. Did you find him?
Yes.
It was on the board that you didn't want to go look at because you were busy doing something else?
It was stuck underneath the plates.
Well, perfect. He found it. It's on the plates. Look at how cute. Okay, so he found my little foxy.
But instead of getting appreciated, I got heckled.
Instead of getting appreciated, he says he got heckled. Maybe just a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't let you go away thinking that you were not appreciated. So I'm doubling up my tape on these guys because I want them to, this card's gonna have a lot of dimension. But I want these guys, let me see. I want them to kind of stand out a little bit from their little friends. And so they're just kind of back there with their friends. Not like he's sneaking up on them. He's not going to bite them or anything, but they're just kind of hanging out there with them. I think it's really cute. Where's the sentiment? Sentiment is going to go on the inside. I just decided that because I don't have any room for it on the front. That's the way we roll. So I'm going to go ahead. So I'm going to use my larger Misty here. Let's get the sentiment out. Make sure it's centered. Go a little north of center, but centered horizontally. There we go. Love you to the moon and back again. Got my Raven Hybrid ink. This is a brand new stamp. First time I'm stamping this, so I may end up having to stamp it twice, but we'll see. It actually stamped really well for a first time. I have a little bit right there where I think I could just ink it up a little bit better. There we go. Alrighty. So we have, some tape roll names are up here. We've got Shrinking Violet. I like that one. Kirk and Samantha said Sticky Willie.
Kirk is one, Samantha's another.
Oh, those are names.
Yeah.
Kirk and Samantha are names. Well, the way you're writing them up here. Okay, and Sticky Willie. Pato or Pato? Pato means duck. Duck. Tabitha tape roll. Tabitha, that makes me think of Bewitched. Rolanda roll. I like that. Papa, Daisy, Fabiana Foma. Barney and Lola. I like Barney.
I like Shrinking Violet.
Yeah?
Or Violet. Fabiana Foma.
Fabiana Foma. That's cute. All right, I'm going to air this so I get dry this a little bit. Make sure it's dry before I close this. Yep, it's dry. We're good. All right. So I'm going to put this on the front now. Now, I've got a lot of dimension on this. I normally would put my, oh, I got my hair stuck. I just ran the tape roll next to my head. Oh my gosh, I've never done that before. That was not good. That hurt. That makes me think of when I was like, I don't know, 13, and my friend Susan, this was after cheerleading practice, my mom was there to pick us up, and she had long hair, and or maybe it was actually, anyway, she closed the door, and the wind had caught her hair at the same time that she was closing the door, and her hair was stuck up out of the door, like out of the window, like the top of, and she was stuck, she couldn't move. It was hilarious and not at the same time. So, okay. Anyway, these are my 2 cards. I made 2 cards in one night, everybody. Oh my goodness. And it's because of those backgrounds. Look at that. Those are so bright and beautiful. I just love them. Love them. And you know, just because this is outer space, that doesn't mean it has to be a boy card. I mean, girls love outer space too. And look at these guys. Aren't they just the cutest? You're out of this world. I love it. So cute. And then this one, oh my goodness gracious. Love you to the moon and back. I just think they're precious. So beautiful. What do I use to clean my stamps? Well, you saw me just using my little chamois thing here. This is from Lawn Fawn. And mine is filthy, but it's stained actually. But I actually use, and this is very messy, but I use our Extreme Clean Stamp Cleaner, which we have not restocked yet. I've got to get this thing restocked. But that will clean your hybrid inks off there really, really well. I mean, you know, whenever you have an ink that has a permanent quality about it, it is going to stain your stamps somewhat. And I frankly don't worry about that. But it does, that Extreme Cleaner will clean the excess off. It's just not available in the store right now because, well, it's completely 100% my fault. I can't even come up with a way to blame that on Alan. I paused, I tried, I failed. All right. Hey everybody, back again. So here is card number 1. Oh my goodness, I love these. I seriously love this kit. I could not wait to show you guys this kit last week. It was so hard to not show it. It is in the store. It is up for pre-order. We're waiting for one piece to come in yet, and we're expecting that to come in just a couple of weeks. So it is selling. It's selling pretty fast. So if I were you, if you want to get it in kit form, you know, at that price, I mean, it's an incredibly discounted price. So anyway, this is the first card. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Love it. So pretty. You're out of this world. This is card number 2, which it has green on it. So the green looks kind of weird because of the green screen, but I still think it's a gorgeous card. So pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I love the papers in this, the backgrounds. I mean, using them for backgrounds is just incredible. It's so easy, so fun. Alrighty. So it's giveaway time. What are we going to give away? Do we have any Little Pink Houses dies?
No.
Yeah, look right now. Let's see if we have that. For some reason, I'm not sure. Or In the Grass. Let's give away In the Grass. I think we've done a giveaway with Little Pink Houses. I don't think we've done. We have?
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
Is that the 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got some of those.
Let's see. When is?
Pink house.
I'm reading some of your messages. So sweet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got Little Pink Houses and no.
What? What are you finding out? Talk to me, Goose.
We have in the grass.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's have In the Grass be this week's giveaway because it's a cool die set. It's awesome die set because it makes it so that you know, like I said, you have 3 different grassy dies in there, one for a hill, one for a flat plain, and then one for a valley. So you can do some beautiful, beautiful things with it. And when you get it, you know, you might look at it and say, well, you know, there's 2 that look like this. Well, it's because one of them has the blades of grass are going up, and that's how you know that that is your hill. The other one that goes, when you put it in this direction, the blades of grass will go up. So you have to be careful, you know, make sure that you're always looking at the die to know which way the blades of grass are going. So, time for a giveaway.
All right. Pick a name.
Yeah, you need to pick a name. That's what we're all waiting here for.
Oh. Is that the only
Alan's new. He doesn't know how we do things here. Danielle Vincent, you are tonight's winner. Yay! You have won the In the Grass die set. So please, Danielle, send us an email and send it to customerservice@ldrscreative.com. And I need to have your complete mailing address so we can get your die set out in the mail to you. And as soon as we get that, we will get it mailed. So yay! Congratulations, Danielle. Awesome. All right, everybody, I think we're done a little bit early tonight, like by maybe 2 minutes. So unless there's some more questions. See anything? No? No. All right. Then we will be back on Tuesday, same time, same place. And I'm probably going to be working with this kit again because I still have a lot to do with it and I can't wait. So I will see you guys back here in less than a week, 7 p.m. Tuesday. Everybody, over and out for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here with us. Bye, everybody.